This is a disclaimer. I am not giving you financial advice or how to spend your money. This is me merely discussing information about the stock market that I have learned myself. Do not take anything I say as financial advice for you to spend your money. This is not a video for you to be spending money. This is simply a video where I talk about what I have learned about the stock market. And with this disclaimer, just realize that you are listening to an idiot on the internet. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a little bit autistic because I love numbers and I love learning. And like many people, I had no idea anything about the stock market before I was using Robinhood. This is not a paid promotional video. All I'm saying is I've learned a small amount, and I'd like to share what little I've learned with you. As you can see above, this here is the Disney stock. It is, at this moment, $98.54. That is the current price, but there's more to learn about what this all means. When you purchase a stock and you hold it, some stocks have dividends that you can get for holding and others don't. And it's important to know exactly how much everything is because sometimes some of them are completely worthless, in my opinion. So here we have the AMC stock. As you can currently see, it is $2.90. Now, if you look at where it says stats, on Robinhood, you can see different stats about all of its data. So first off, volume. That's how many shares are currently on the market. Average volume is what's on the market on average. The opening means when it opens for the day, it started at $2.87. So that meant that by the end of the day, it had hit $2.90. So that went up by 3 cents. At today's high was when it was at its highest, and today's low when it was at its lowest. The market cap is what the total value of all the shares are worth that are on the market right now. And the 52-week high and low should be pretty self-explanatory. During the course of 1 year, what was the highest point and what was the lowest point? The P/E ratio, I have no idea what that is even at this point, so whatever. The dividend yield. Now, there is an important thing. You see, dividends are paid out either quarterly or monthly, sometimes, twice a year or once a year. But stocks that do not give out dividends usually have the spot blank, like AMC. And other ones will have percentages. Now we are going to look at the Ford Motor stock. This starts at $9.72. So let's go into some more of the details. All right, first things first, volume, 91.31 million. And the overnight volume, because some stocks are able to trade during the night and off hours, and Ford is one of them. This had only 13,000 and change that were available overnight. The average volume, of course, as I mentioned, the opening and all the different numbers as you can see up there. But what I want to jump down to is the dividend yield to explain that. You see, it says 7.87%. And what that means is for that stock, you would get a dividend, whether it's quarterly or semi-annually or whatever. The combined total for the entire year is 7.87%. So, if you do some quick math, the dividend yield comes to about 76 cents for the year. And that's something to keep in mind with specific stocks. Some have dividends, some don't. Some people do the stock market where they try to buy things that are low and wait till they go high to sell. Some people just simply hoard them, and those are different things that happen with the stock market. Now, what's the difference between a regular stock and an ETF? What even does ETF stand for? ETF stands for Electronic Traded Fund. An ETF is sort of like an amalgamation of stocks. They purchase stocks in specific things, and then you can get a dividend from the ETFs. In fact, as far as I'm aware, this is what a lot of retirement packages are. They get into specific stocks or ETFs that have dividends that get put back into your retirement, etc., etc. So with this particular one with IVV, this one has the majority of its stocks are in the technology sector. Some are in financial services, and you can read the rest. What this means is that those are what they purchase and hold on to generate dividends, which then you, if you were to purchase said ETF, etc., etc. So keep all this in mind, that none of this is financial advice. This is just information that I have learned through my time trying to understand the stock market. And we haven't even gotten to crypto. So, disclaimer, I do own some Dogecoin. This is not a recommendation for Dogecoin. I am merely going to break down the difference between specific types of crypto, and that's that. When it comes to crypto, normally there is a certain amount on the market. With Doge, currently it has 148.42 billion coins. And as far as I'm aware, it makes something like 1 million coins a day in the program to basically keep the price lower. And as it is a crypto, you don't get any dividends from crypto. It is literally just a digital coin, and that is all it is. Bitcoin is kind of like the granddaddy of all of the digital currencies. And it has something in particular that separates it from the majority of crypto. It has the highest value of any crypto, but that's not what makes it special. In particular, it's the fact that unlike most cryptos, it has a direct finite amount that will never be increased. That amount will actually shrink over the course of its existence, because there will be lost coins due to hard drive failure, etc., etc. And once again, please remember, I am just an idiot on the internet, and none of this is financial advice. In fact, I may even be wrong about some of the things I said today in this video. I am not 100% confident, and you should not take anything I tell you as a piece of financial advice. Do with your money what you wish to do with your own money. I will do with my money what I wish to do with my money, but I'm pretty much broke, so poor me. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this bizarre video, because I really do like crunching numbers, and number crunching is kind of what this video was about in a weird kind of way. So thank you for watching, and maybe I'll do more of these where I am talking using one of these images. I think it looks a little bit horrifying, but it's the future maybe. Catch you next time.